Hey guys, I know it's been a little bit since I did a video, but I'm back, and to make up for being away for so long, I'm going to give you a video game review. This review is going to be for Grand Kingdom for the Vita and PS4, and if you're wondering what it is, it's a strategy RPG with very interesting elements to it because it has a very odd multiplayer that I actually kind of like, and I wish it was put onto technically a better story mode because the story mode is not that good in this, but the multiplayer is interesting and feels more like a mobile game technically because it has like a daily login that you can get items for coming in every day to play the game. Um, the little map is like a little board, and yeah, you just pick a faction, and you pretty much go to war with other faction. You know, it's actually pretty cool, and I like it. But like I said, the story mode for this game is what takes the game down a lot because it's very generic, and there's like it's only in-game cutscenes, and the game is pretty much visual novel-esque cutscenes. Basically, like here's one guy, here's another guy. Hello, well, hello. I don't count that as a cutscene. And even then, the story was pretty lackluster. Like it has a good foundation because you basically are a leader of a mercenary band, which you do get to name your mercenaries, which I made a mistake of not naming them, which is a big mistake because when you play multiplayer, if you win, they get to see like at the end of the war who did well, and if your name's the Legionnaires, which is what the default name is, they ain't gonna help. Who the hell is gonna give a shit about them? You know, no one. But yeah, that's my mistake of doing that. So if you ever play this, don't name yourself the Legionnaires. That's something you need to do. Name yourself something like, I don't know, anything cool. Like you could just name them after yourself if you really want to, but I don't recommend it. All right. Let's see. How about gameplay? I actually really enjoyed the gameplay, except for the puzzle missions. The only reason I don't like the puzzle missions is because they spike in difficulty quite a bit, and those spikes in difficulty piss me off a lot. Like, I usually am able to, play a game without getting angry, but for some reason those puzzle missions, holy shit, they make me angry, and I had to just stop playing. And if a game does that, I do have to give minus points for. I just can't deal with that. Too much stress. But yeah, for the most part, the gameplay, the actual in-game, like the RPG bits, are pretty good. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's spiked Chunsoft who makes this, or NIS. Let me go look. I should know this because it comes up every time I turn it on. The spiked Chunsoft, and the publisher's NIS. Damn it! There's a bug trying to attack me. So that. But yeah, they did really well in the RPG bits. The overworld bits are pretty. I don't like them that much, but they're not bad. The music isn't anything amazing. The voice acting has highs and lows. There's actually characters I like in this, like that sound pretty cool, and some that are pretty bad. So that one gets a middle of the road score. I'm not gonna give it anything else. But the Japanese voice acting, which I did try for about 10 minutes on the PS4 version, is actually pretty good. Because I did have access to both versions because I was in the beta for the PS4 version. Which, when I played the beta, I actually did not know there was even a multiplayer for that till like the last day. I'm like, you know, let's see what this war thing is. And I was like, holy shit, there's actually a multiplayer. It said, that is why it's a beta. Holy shit. Like, I felt dumb afterwards. Let's see. See, I said I went over the gameplay, voice acting, length of the game. It varies because there's a lot of missions. The story mode isn't like too amazing, so you'll be probably getting most of your value from doing every other mission too, which does include puzzle missions, which are extremely difficult at times. I can't stand the puzzle missions. There are some pretty good missions mixed in. And there's also versus missions where you do a mission and compete with another player. I actually haven't really done too many of them. I did one, and I wasn't really paying attention when I clicked it, so I don't know. I don't remember too well, but there are versus missions, so there's that. The actual RPG bit, so is pretty nice, and in fact I do recommend this game for the Vita. Why the Vita? Because it is a very good handheld type of game, because it just feels nice on the handheld more than the PS4. But the PS4, you can actually stream and you can listen to music if you are if you run Spotify at the same time. So there are benefits to both, because I did say the music's kind of so there's that. If I'm going to give it a score, I'm going to have to give it an 8. But for the Vita version, it's an 8, but it's a recommended for that system, because there's not many games for the Vita. So it's a good, solid strategy RPG, and it's actually very unique, so that's why I recommend it. There's that bug. It's actually a moth. You can see it behind me flying around. Goddamn moths. Alright, but if you have any questions about this game, because I probably left something out, because I didn't actually take very well many notes, but besides complaining about the story mode and the lack of cutscenes. Oh, actually, the thing I hate the most in this game, that actually I feel like minus a point for I'm not going to, though, the loading screens for both versions. There's a lot of loading screens in this game, like way more than there should be. Like everything you do loads, it seems. Like there's no preloading for anything. Like I could tell. Like the loading screens aren't long. There's just a lot of them. So that is my number one complaint for the game: loading screens. Because I actually looked at my list and seen loading screens. It's like, oh yeah. Another thing, the characters in the story are not too bad, is what I wrote. Yep. So overall, 8. But recommended. And if you have any questions or have anything to say, put it down in the comments. And you can also find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Kanamusha. And yeah, have a good day. And I will try to do more videos soon, because I'm just now starting to get over my ear infection. Well, it's actually this ear now, but like all this ear does now is leak the mucus, which is like gross, but it's like just earwax kind of. So it only feels gross for me, because it, like when I wake up from going to sleep, it's like crusty and gross. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my nice sharing of info for you. But yeah, see you in my next video. Peace out.